All right, next up, we have Heather Whaling from @PRTini and PRTini.com to entertain us this evening.
You can tell by the way I roll, shorty, that I'm a ladies' man, a businessman. Condos down the shore, what you mean, pension plan, but it ain't
Hi, my name is Heather Whaling. I have a company called Gevin Communication. We work with clients to integrate traditional and digital strategies. Some of you may know me from Twitter as PRTini. I also have a blog by that same name, and that blog started my journey from Evo to Haiti and back again. As a PR agency owner, I get to talk about PR industry trends a lot. Last year, I was here talking about PR planning, which was great, but the real value was getting to meet all these amazing women and some men who are using these tools to actually build community, help each other after the death of a child, start businesses, do these amazing things. I left reinvigorated, wanting to refocus on social good, build relationships with people outside the PR echo chamber bubble, and through all of this, I end up on a phone call with Danica Campbell, and she's telling me about some of the work that she's doing for one of her clients, Macy's, and they have this amazing partnership with the Heart of Haiti. And Heart of Haiti gives Haitian artisans access to have their product in Macy's stores. So they have access to all these Macy's shoppers. It was started by the incredible Willa Shallot. And as Danica is telling me about this, I'm like, wow, that's an amazing program. That sounds really great. All of a sudden, Danica is inviting me to go on a blogger tour to Haiti. And who gets invited to go to Haiti? At first, I was like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Then I started thinking about all the danger and devastation and everything they see on television. I think my dad tried to convince me that there were drug warlords. So naturally, I start reconsidering my decision. My idea of traveling outside the country until then had been going to Windsor or Canada, or Windsor or Cancun, not exactly, dangerous, terrible places, but could you really pass up the opportunity to go to Haiti? So I decided to ignore everybody who told me I was crazy and go, and all the while hoping for the experience of a lifetime. Nothing could have prepared us for the devastation that we saw. There were families literally a year after the earthquake living in tent villages. There was trash everywhere. The air quality was terrible. There was no regard for food quality or sanitation or anything along those lines. People's lives were in ruin. But everywhere you looked, there was this creativity, there was color and livelihood coming through their culture. Things like buses and even art light fixtures were pieces of art. No matter what had happened to them, the Haitian people were so committed to this creative culture, they refused to let it be buried by the rubble. This commitment to creativity is the foundation for the Heart of Haiti program. We had the opportunity to meet with some of the metal workers who take oil drums, bang them out, and they make frames and jewelry and all these great things that are available for sale in Macy's. The guy in the purple shirt actually made this bracelet. One of the most emotionally impactful parts of the trip was when we visited Kofaviv, which is the rape crisis center. It was incredible to see what they've gone through, and I couldn't even imagine. But you get there and you see how they're trying to put their lives back together. 3 out of 4 women in Haiti will be raped in their lifetime before the earthquake. Since the earthquake, it has now reached epidemic proportions. I couldn't imagine knowing that every time you walked outside your house in your tent village that the odds of you being raped were that strong. The girls who were there did this little song and dance number for us, and as they're shaking their little hips as we were leaving, I remember they're just kids. They're just kids who want a better future of themselves. So they go to Kofaviv and they're learning skills like painting and beading so that they can have a better economic opportunity other than prostitution for themselves. And their necklaces are now available in Anthropology. Partnerships like this are life-changing. Because of these kinds of partnerships, children in Haiti now have the opportunity to go to school for the first time. Families are now able to provide health care to their families for the first time. And it's these kinds of trade, not aid programs that will help lift Haiti up out of the poverty and out of where they are right now. After we left Port-au-Prince, we go to Jacmel for the beginning of the carnival season, and last year the carnival was canceled because of the earthquake. So this year there was this renewed sense of energy and excitement and pride of having overcome everything, and hope and resiliency were the 2 words that I would use to describe them and the whole trip to Haiti. While we were in Jacmel, we had this opportunity to reflect on our time there, and there were 4 lessons that I learned about myself and about the experience, and that as I wrap up my presentation, I want to share those 4 things with you. The first thing you need to know is that I hate crappy hotels. I'm kind of a hotel snob. I also hate dirt and germs, and I really don't like going places where I don't know anybody. But I managed to go to a country where I stayed in a hotel that didn't really have very reliable electricity, a country overridden with dirt and germs, with people I had never met before, and it was amazing. After seeing people live in tent villages, it made all of my problems seem a little less traumatic. So if your iPhone's fritzing out, or your dinner reservations get messed up, or your home repairs aren't happening fast enough, those are really first world problems that in the grand scheme of things aren't really that big of a deal. As we're in Haiti, all the other women bloggers that I was with are talking about this idea of digital sisterhood, and I didn't really get it at first, and now having left, I understand it better. Danica is even here to support me because she just cares that much. Don't ever let anyone underestimate the value of relationships that you start out of social media. Also, as we were getting ready to go on our trip, someone basically tried to say that we were very shallow because we weren't building houses or delivering water. And I, sort of felt bad. But as we were in Haiti and we asked what we could do to help, they just kept asking us to tell people what was going on, all the good that was happening in the country. So own your voice, use it, and don't ever let anyone make you feel bad about it. Thank you so much for having me to talk to you. I have some Heart of Haiti swag, so if you tweet me, I'm at Piertini. I've got some necklaces and some frames if you want that were made by some of the artists in Haiti. So thank you.
You can't tell about the way I roll. Shorty that I'm a ladies' man, a businessman. Condos down the shore.